It's been a little over 3 weeks since the Marion D set have entered service. As of upload of this video, there are 2 of them currently in service only during weekdays, replacing 2 V sets that were running on the Central Coast and Newcastle line. But let's rewind back to the first day when it entered service and see just how people first reacted to the new Intercity Fleet. And when I said the first, I meant the very first D set service of the day. This is the journey of how I spent 12 hours on the railway to see the D set. With the Intercity V set finally pulling out from platform 2 of Newcastle Interchange, it is finally time to wait for the new Marion D set to enter the platform. Many rail fans, including myself, came from Sydney on this V set to see the very first service of the new Intercity Fleet. The D sets are manufactured by Hyundai Rotem in South Korea. These trains were set to replace all the V sets and Oscar sets eventually across all the electrified portion of the Intercity lines. Originally, the first service was thought to be leaving at 5:20 AM from Central to Newcastle. However, it was soon realized by many people that the first service actually departs from Newcastle Interchange at 8:21 AM. Despite this setback, the V set going towards Newcastle Interchange was still packed with rail fans, as you can hear in this clip. It was absolutely loud. And look, the first Marion train is finally pulling slowly into the platform. With the front passenger information displaying first train in service, it is finally time to board the train that has arrived in Sydney for over 5 years now.
These seats look comfy though. Those look so nice. They actually look comfy.
Initially, the first 2 carriages of the train are blocked off to allow press, media, and politicians to board, so we all enter from the other 6 carriages at the back. This particular service runs in a 4x4 8-car configuration. Quiet carriages are on each end of the 4-car, with bike rack and bathroom located on the second, or the second last, carriage depending on the direction of travel. Here is our first reaction to the interior.
I'm finally fucking on it after 5 years.
Hello!
Really say something.
Hi! Yippee! Yippee! Yippee!
These are fucking good.
Oh my, yeah, oh my god! Oh, what the fuck?
This is big.
Yeah, everyone says the seats are nice.
It's actually it's not amazing, but I think it's still pretty good. No, these are really good.
Oh my, this is nice. Huh? The AC is actually good. Oh shit.
The toilet is occupied.
Unfortunate. Come on. Hello.
You may also notice that there is luggage rack on the bottom floor. These luggage racks exist for all non-leading carriages on the train, avoiding scenarios which people take over seats with only luggage. Coming out of the train, you can see the media and political figures all gathering at the last carriage to take pictures with the new train.
Let's take picture all. Oh, let's go. We take group photos on the back.
Perhaps the biggest highlight of this train is the passenger information display. As for the screens in the interior, for the first time ever, you can see the location of your carriage, the capacity of all carriages, the location of quiet carriages and bike racks, as well as the location of the toilets. All in all, this information display can greatly increase the efficiency of which carriage people want to go depending on their needs. These screens even display a short video about the naming of the Marion train set. Take a look. There is a grammar mistake in the video. See if you can spot it. Finally, the seats themselves. In this new fleet, you have table trays to put computer or just anything in general. You can finally work without putting your computer on your legs or watch movies on the iPad to pass time. Best of all, you can charge your devices on the new Intercity Fleet. This is for the first time ever in any New South Wales train rolling stock other than Metro. Typically, each 2 seats would share between 1 plug and 1 USB plug.
Are we excited, everybody?
With the doors closing, this marks the very first D set now officially in service. Leaving Newcastle Interchange, we'll arrive to Sydney Central in 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Definitely
Oh, look,
We can confirm it is a train. Look at that is very good, guys. Look.
oh, that is.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cold. It's red. Oh, it's red. Oh, that's so cold. Hey,
nice.
Now let's take a look at some compilations of the D set entering some major stations along the route. Surprisingly, the first footage I have is from Fassifon. I thought I would have had footage since Hamilton, but oh well. This is the second station for the express service in Lake Macquarie City Council. By this point, most people on the platform are no longer train spotters, and it's interesting to see some confused reaction from the people upon seeing the new train.
They used the hang on a minute. They used the wrong. I need to keep it on.
We now move on to Morisset, which has quite a bit more patronage than Fassifon. We also get a few people taking pictures when seeing the new train set.
I wonder how much these trains have.
Entering Wyong, we finally made it to Central Coast. I will let the clips play out for this one, and also for the one on Tugra.
There are actually people getting off.
Some of these.
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah.
Someone's got a t-shirt with a V7 on it.
What's your answer, by the way?
Perhaps a more anticipated reaction is from the people in Gosford. Being one of the busiest stations on the Central Coastline, they were also set to be a crucial stop along the future high-speed rail corridor in Australia. There are a lot of apartments under development. The city is overall surprisingly pretty built up, but that's a topic for another day.
Oh, there are more people at the front.
There's another decent one.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yes. The 940 super delayed to Sydney exists.
Arriving in Hornsby, we finally made it back to Sydney. From this point forward, we begin to see more train spotters in Sydney waiting for DSET to arrive.
Oh, that's
There's a road friendly fellow that works here at the station.
Hornsby Station.
Yeah, it's not, yeah. Dave or Gary or something.
There are quite a bit of people getting off.
Now we take a quick look at the toilet, which is much better than the ones in VSATs and Oscar trains. Especially the VSAT trains, the smell of the toilet literally rushes out whenever you open the toilet door. Now we've made it to our last stop before Central, Strathfield. People can transfer here for the Intercity Blue Mountains line here, which is currently ran entirely on VSAT. These sets are only expected to start replacing the trains on the Blue Mountains line as well as the South Coast line only sometimes next year or even 2026.
They say. I was like, so, people gonna walk up. Oh, shoot. People gonna walk up the fucking train.
I feel like my question to be said.
Finally, we're pulling up to Central. It's time to get off after 2.5 hours long of sitting. From this point forward, I will be joining the UNSW Rail Society.
What's up, everybody? Oh, hi. Hey, Rail Society people. Yes. Hello, everybody. Yeah, of course.
This is one of the fastest growing societies in UNSW. Created this year, you may have seen them in some past metro station open days, as well as the city metro opening. I'll be leaving links to their social media and Discord server down in the description. This time, I am participating in their event to take the first DSET that is in service, to which we will travel to Tugra, have lunch at Westfield, and come back to Central. While waiting for the train to leave, I managed to capture another D-set that was following closely behind us when we were coming to Central. As you might notice, it is also in an 8-car formation rather than the usual 10-car formation when it's under testing. This is because this set is speculated to later become the second D-set that entered service the following week. When I was filming the second D-set pulling up, a staff at the front of the train recognized my I Love Sydney Metro t-shirt, to which they also let me know that we're allowed to see the driver's cabin. How could I deny such an opportunity? So here it is, the driver's cabin of the new Intercity Fleet. Right before the train left, I took a video walkthrough on half of the train since the other half is basically the same. I didn't get a chance to film it earlier because the first service was absolutely packed with people. Arriving at Tuggerud Station, you might be wondering how I still have enough battery on my phone to film the new train. Well, that's all thanks to the charging port on the train recharging my phone to its full power. After the Railway Society had lunch in Westfield Tuggerud, we decided to go to Gosford to take the D-set that's coming back from Newcastle later. In the process, we managed to capture a 10-car D-set under testing. The 10-car D-set is the most common formation during testing, with it being 6 cars connected to a 4-car.
Oh, this is a 10-car. Yeah, it's a 10-car set.
And finally, at Gosford, the first D-set in service is coming back from Newcastle. As you can see on the platform, it is absolutely packed with students due to the afternoon peak. Some people on the platform even started touching the train. The poor driver had to enter the platform at a snail's speed. I especially feel bad for the station staff because it seems like they have to handle this on a daily basis. People's reaction in Gosford is particularly valuable as it is one of the rare footages that shows how non-rail fans reacted to the very first D-set.
He's literally just beeping to tell us to leave.
Please stop in front of us. Please stop in front of us. Please stop in front of us.
Wait!
By the time we all got on, it's completely standing room only throughout the entire train.
Oh my god. Get a seat, any seat. Take any seat. Yes, get any seat.
Finally arriving at Central. This is when our journey comes to an end, as the D-set will then head back to Newcastle for its last service of the day. Despite being delayed for 5 years, D-set is still, all in all, a positive step forward for passengers on the Intercity train for a more comfortable experience in replacement of the rusty V sets and later on the H sets. Although I do hope tracks can be straightened in the future, as the DSET still runs on the same speed as the current rolling stocks. DSET entering service is still a welcoming change for the future of the Intercity Rail. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. As some of you might remember, I have a video analysis on Sydney Metro currently up on my channel, which a lot of people have enjoyed. That is why my next few videos will continue the series, starting with the analysis on Parramatta Light Rail, then the South West Link replacement bus, and finally the new T6 Lidcombe to Bankstown line. I'll be seeing you guys next year. Have a very Merry Christmas. Bye bye!